the first to go out, greatbatch, and he picks up a boundary.
Well, here's an example on greatbatch being allowed to get on the front. Well, really, the ball was much fuller than the others it had been, but a little wide too, so greatbatch took...
Oh, that's very well picked up by greatbatch. He was on his pads, he hit it away handsomely.
The hit that's reasonably full, and of course on the leg stump there, and greatbatch very strong on his legs, what left-handers are. And
oh, is he going to be out? No, it's not. It's 4 runs. There was no way that was going to be stopped down there at fine leg by Cumming. He did his best. It was just fine of him. I thought for a moment it was going to be catchable.
Well, that's what greatbatch is there for. Anything sort of short, wide, full, over-tossed, anything of that nature, he's got to fly his bat at it.
Oh, it's over the top. It's just over the top of second slip. Had Ambrose been fielding at second slip, he'd have bent down to catch that. But it's... oh, my goodness me, he's hit that
That's
for 6. That was an extraordinary blow. He came to a pace down the wicket to Marshall. He did way over extra cover for 6. Unbelievable. I wonder if Marshall's ever been hit over extra cover for 6 in his life before.
Well, Malcolm Marshall, you're right. He just stood there and couldn't believe watching that ball whistle over wide mid-off for 6. And that was gone well over.
Well, how's Cummins going to reply to that?
That's 6.
It is. It's 6 runs. It's climbed as high as the Eiffel Tower. And there's 6 being signalled by Peter McConnell. And greatbatch is living merrily. He's gone to 29. And what a splendid stroke. It may have been a bit edgy, but I tell you what, it was taller than tall.
Yes, well, it certainly went very high. Short again. Greatbatch getting under it, helping it on its way. And that's back about 15 rows into the terraces.
It's in the air, down towards third man. Cummins, the fielder, 6 more. This is unbelievable stuff. And currently Ambrose can't believe it, nor can Warren Lees. This is quite astonishing. Third 6 for greatbatch.
Well, it's a miscue, but fortune favours the brave. He's given himself some room and he's swung very hard indeed, and it's gone cleared third man for another 6, and Curtly Ambrose just can't believe it.
Magnificent hit back past Cummins. That went like a rocket. Greatbatch just on fire.
And Cummins here was under threat, really, of getting his head knocked off, with the batsman progressing down the wicket towards him and blasting it past him. Even the umpire was in great danger with that one. He hit it as clean as a whistle. Stump vision.
And that's a magnificent on drive. Greatbatch really in top form here. End of the over at 73 for 1.
Watch the drive and on drive. Now watch here the timing. He's in beautiful position over the top of the ball and just pushes it very hard indeed through mid-on. Now that was a shot of class rather than some of the blunderbust shots that we've seen prior to that, which is very exciting and so on. But that was very unspectacular and yet showed real class.
He really is striking the ball beautifully.
Well, this is through mid-off. They've got a long on in to bring up that man. And that's greatbatch's 50 from just as many balls. That's his 6th one-day 50 and the 2nd of this competition.
And there goes greatbatch away, swinging the first ball of Cummins' next over. It was short, a little bit of width outside the off stump, but it went away over cover for 4 runs. So greatbatch has not lost the touch, he's merely biding his time. That was a handsome blow. Takes him to 60, it's 92.
And there's greatbatch going. There's a catch this time to deep cover. He's gone. He's slugged once too often. That's the wicket the West Indies won. Desmond Haynes has taken the catch. Mark greatbatch goes. The West Indies have had, finally, something to cheer about. But what an innings from greatbatch.
Rather subdued for a while, Paddy Batch, charging this time, going towards the ball bouncing and going off the face and carrying all the way down to the offside sweeper, Desmond Haynes, who makes no mistake. So New Zealand now losing their 3rd wicket in the 24th over for 100.